right. Ready? Now that we're all warmed up, today, like Rebecca previously mentioned, is Kata Day.
That's good.
Say Kata Day.
Say Kata Day.
Kata Day. So every few weeks I've been doing some kata. We've gone through Pinon 1. We've gone through Pinon 2. Hopefully you've been practicing those. And now today we're going to go through Pinon 3. We say Pinon 3.
Pinon 3.
Now if you know it in Japanese, what is the name of Pinon 3 in Japanese? Say it to yourselves at home. It is Pinon
Sandan.
Pinon Sandan!
Yay!
Yes, Pinon-san. Just how we count Japanese in warm-ups. They're not always the same, but this one is ich, ni, san. So it says Sandan. It's the Pinon name. Alright, let's get started. We're going to go through it, and I'll point out a few things. A few stances. We'll go through it a few times, back and forth. And then we'll do some awesome bunkais for it off of your purple belt sheet. Alright, so we're ready stance, bow, just like every Pinon kata right there. Now we're going to start by going into a cat stance on your left. This should be a left cat stance. Hammer fist. This should be level with your shoulder. Now you're going to step forward, double punch, and double punch. This can also be a block. It's a block and a punch at the same time. I'm going to see how my feet are together. I'm not in a ducky stance. All sides of my feet are pressed together as I'm doing these. All right, now turning towards behind you, the other way. This time you're going to be facing the right, and you're going to turn same thing on the other side, cat stance and hammer fist. And stepping forward, same thing, double punch and double punch. One more thing to mention about these double punches is that the side closest to whoever you're presenting to, or your left side, should be up first. You go left and then right. Left and then right. So that's how your two double punches go. Now stepping, I'm going to step towards you into an augmented stance, augmented block. So my hands are a little bit tilted, my feet are a little bit tilted. Everything's just a little augmented, I guess you could say. Now just like in Pinon 2, we're going to step forward big, nukite, with a big loud ki. Metaphorically hearing all of your lovely ki-eyes. This is our nukite, or spear hand. Remember, our fingers are nice and pressed together like shutos, and this hand is just slightly resting below, right here. Now the difference between Pinon 2 and 3 is that 3 folds. This folds up to my ear, and I'm protecting myself on this side, right here. Now we're going to set up for a down block. I'm going to do that very big turn. I'm going to step all the way behind me, and I'm turning towards my right side. I'm going to turn right all the way around. I'm going to go down, and I'm going to be in a front stance when I land, and I'm going to execute that down block. All right, check it out. Woo! That big turn is a lot to go through. We're going to go through that, just the turn, one more time, and then we'll start from the beginning and keep on going. So for this turn, you step forward, nukite. You're stepping forward in a right foot forward front stance, and your spear hand is nice and straight, level with your shoulders, just like that. Now we're going to fold so it covers our ear, same side ear. Now we're going to, at the same time, when you do this real speed, it's the same time, you're going to set up for that down block. You're going to take your left foot and put it all the way behind, like I'm setting up for that front stance. I'm going to turn towards my right, all the way around, end up in that front stance and down block.
Do your best, do your best.
Just like that. That's the whole big turn.
Aiden's here, Isabel.
You want to be as forward straight or as forward facing as you can get it. So I do recommend practicing that big turn a few times. All right, we're starting back from the beginning. I'll go just a little bit faster. Ready stance and bow and ready stance. All right, that cat stance, hammer fist towards your left, stepping forward, feet together, double block and double block. Now turning, same thing on the other side, hammer fist towards the right, step forward, double block and double block. Now step forward, augmented stance, everything's a little bit augmented. Step forward, my nukite spear hand with a big ki. Hiya! Fold and turn all the way towards our right side, down and down block. And this is where we stopped. Now we're going to keep going. We're going to do 3 straight punches forward. 1, 2, and 3. Hopefully you can still see me. Just 3 straight punches. And I'm going to step back so you can see me just a little bit. But you can stay in the same place, obviously. Now I'm going to turn. My right foot comes to left into our Goshin action hero. Everybody say Goshin action hero.
Goshin action hero.
All right. Now so you can see what I'm doing, I'll face you. But Rebecca will be doing the actual direction that you should be going. You should be facing away from whoever's testing you or your camera while you're doing this one. So once we turn Goshin action hero right here, I'm going to step with my right foot out into a horse stance, and I'm going to dip my chicken wing in the sauce, and I'm going to throw the bone out. That's our dip and back fist. That comes back to our hips. We're going to turn again. Now this time it's a left foot forward horse stance. We're going to dip and back fist. Now one more, bring our foot forward. I'm going to scooch back again. I don't have much space. And dip, back fist. So we did 3 of those. Now I'm going to flip my hands over. So I'm in a chamber now instead of my hands on my hips. My hands are chambered. And my shoulders are, or my arms are at my sides. I'm going to step forward into a front stance and left punch. I'll step back so you can see my feet. Just like that. All right, and shake it out. I know it's a weird place to stop, but I realized we did go through a lot that time. So think back for a second, commit that to memory. Think, okay, when I go up for my purple belt, or when I go up for my brown belt, or whatever big belt's next, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do all my excellent stances, commit it to memory, and let's do it one more time. This time going through the entire kata, and Pinan Sandan. All right, stepping down, well, yeah. Yes. Okay. All right, raise hands, bow, raise hands. Cat stance, hammer fist. Stepping forward, our double block. Same thing on the other side. Right side, hammer fist, and double block.
Yeah, there you
I'm having a little bit of a brain fart now. I need to commit it to memory. Step forward, our augmented block. Step forward one more time. Nukite spear hand. Love that ki. Fold up. Now turning all the way towards our right. And down block. Stepping forward, our 3 punches. 1, 2, big ki, 3. Now we're going to take our right foot. Right foot goes to left. Oh, so you see my feet. Right foot goes to left right there. And I'm going to face you. Rebecca is the model of what you should be doing. You're going to go right foot out first. Dip and back fist. You're going to bring it back. Dip and back fist. One more time. Turn. Dip and back fist. Now we're going to chamber our hands up. And we're going to step forward and left hand punch. All right, remember this is where we stopped. Now I'm going to step forward, so I'm in a horse stance. I'm going to turn. Now you should be looking at Miss Rebecca and what she's doing. I turned and did a hook punch to my opposite ear. I'm going to shuffle kick and do one more hook punch. And then ready stance and bow. And ready stance. Give yourselves a round of applause. I'm hoping that was beautiful.
It was beautiful.
Seeing everyone doing it with us at home.
Yay.
All their gis on.